Hey sports fans, Christopher here, and another game, another day here in San Marcos, and it's the 12U Senior Division. The silver jerseys coming from Seguin, they're the home team today, the Matadors, taking on the undefeated 5-0 Jags from Buda in the black on black with pink numerals in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a tradition in football that is taken the sport by storm in probably the last decade or so. Jags and the Seguin Matadors as well wanting to take part in that, as you can see. Jags are going to get the ball. Seguin wins the toss to first of the second half, and kickoff coming up next. Whistle blows. Jags front line a few yards off of the 50-yard line. It's going to go to JP, moving to his left side, and found from the back. Big tackle. Number 60, JP was trying to follow a block and therefore not at top speed, found from behind, and that's where the Jags will have it. Silas Hall, the quarterback, number 5. They'll use a couple of them today likely in their inverted diamond, and I thought I saw a flag drop early, and they did. It was an offsides. Lined up in the neutral zone was Seguin, and they'll re-go first down. Dre getting the honor of the first carry on that last play, but it negates it with the foul. So first down just inside of Matador territory. John Michael keeps his feet, slips through, and then caught from the backside by the scraping player number 14. An interesting defensive set for Seguin. They've got 5 down, and then really 4 linebackers all crept in, just corners, no high safety. We'll see if Seguin the Jags try something over the air. Silas dropping back. He's got a man running free down the sideline. If he could look up and see him, he won't, and he's wrapped up. And I don't know if that was AD running free down the boundary. Silas couldn't look downfield because the pocket had collapsed and everybody in his face. So it's 3rd and 8 from the 50-yard line. Tyler, the deep man. Silas gonna throw it this time. He's got him down the boundary, caught by Gunner, and running away, and they won't catch him. Or excuse me, that's AD. I thought it was Gunner. But to the house goes 15, and a 3rd down strike successful. The Jags find the scoreboard. Silas for the extra point in the gun, and moves to his right. He's going to keep it all the way, looking to follow blockers, and leans forward and has it. And then 2-point conversion counts. Brantley on to kick for the Jags, meticulously counting his team, and has permission to send this one away. End over end, tagged by the front line, and then caught by the second line on his hip. Seguin to have the ball for the first time today on their 40-yard line. Gunner, the single high free safety, standing on about the 49-yard line of his own. And shotgun 4, and up the middle, got a little room, 8 through there, and then finally taken down after a first down by Colton, saving that touchdown. Gunner lurking back there, but he just sliced and diced his way through the first 2 lines of defense. First down, same play, this time bounced to the outside, found a little more traffic, and stopped behind the line, maybe no gain. 2nd and 11. In the gun, here comes motion from 6, Purnell, and they'll let him cross all the way before the ball snap. 4, gonna keep it around the 8 hole, moving to his outside, and a low tackle in the open field made by JP playing the far side corner. 4 got about 2 out of that, so 3rd and 9, just inside of Buda's territory here. Balance set, inverted pro set out of the gun, pitch to the right side, and Tyler Bell there wraps up the ankles. No gain, and a long 4th down coming. So 4th down, and it looks like they may be in punt formation. Snap back. This is the only level that the deep snap actually happens, and the Jags trying to pick that ball up, didn't need to, and that was Colton, and a risky play there as the Matadors were barreling down. Start of Q2 as the traditional train passes by. Jags back on offense for the 2nd time today, on about their own 20. Silas remains the quarterback. High snap. Tyler's first carry of the day. Gonna go to the outside. Trying to get around and can't quite. Does shake the tackle now down the boundary. And still moving forward, and so a good second effort to get the first down. The initial tag was enough to slow him up and give Seguin time to find him. About 15 yards on the pickup for Bell, who remains the deep man in the backfield. Spot now the 35, coming out for the Jags. A first down, and he's going to get it again. This time to his left side, and 9 slams him to the turf, and it's a TFL for Seguin. Jags still missing Drake Gomez, who's going on week 3 with his broken finger, hoping to return by the time the playoffs get here. Second and long. Tyler, hands off behind him. Dre carrying this one again, trying to get outside and run down. The angle made by 14. And he's been involved quite a bit today. Torres, his name. Seguin's got these big names on the back of their jerseys, making it easy to identify. Third and long, Jags behind the sticks. 10 pressing Gunner here on the near side. And they're going to look to throw it to him. And he's got to be flushed out. Now he's got Romeo coming across, but he's just going to keep it. And falls forward for the first down, so Hall's got it on the scramble. And Seguin, having had him right where they wanted him, loses the third down stop and a timeout taken by the Matadors. 7:41 showing left in the first half. A one-score ball game. Hall stays at quarterback and strength to the right side in a count of players, and Gunner had come off the field, and so there's no wide out to this near side, and he will line up as the wingback. John Michael the other side, and Silas going under center for the first time today, and a toss sweep to JP, right side, cuts it up and finds traffic. May have got a couple yards, and the play just slow to develop. 2nd and 9, just inside of Seguin's end of the field. And Romeo, the split out to the near side. John Michael in motion, now the strength to the left. And the ball looked like it was on the ground for a minute. Tyler trying to shake free, does so, moving to the left side, down the boundary, and steps out of bounds. Right around the line to gain. Well, they're going to give him about an extra 4 yards from where I thought he might have stepped out. So another stick mover on the play inside the 40. So the defensive end on the near side here getting some coaching from the Seguin sideline. Ask him to try to contain the edge, and the Jags don't like something, they'll take their first timeout. Back from the timeout, Hall still at the quarterback spot. Low snaps, got to go down for it. 9 collapses the pocket as Tyler was snuffed out, and the timing gets thrown off when the snap's not there. Again, Seguin playing that 5-down man front, which means a traditional nose guard, 2 tackles and 2 ends. And this time they've actually got 6 up there as they've rolled the middle linebacker up. Now he's creeping through the C gap, it looks like. In the gun, Hall fakes it, looking for, and then he throws out to the flat to Tyler on the check down. Tyler dips a shoulder, and then caught and pulled down near the 30-yard line, so he gets a lot of it back. It's going to be 4th and 5, it looks like. Kevin and Beckham, the wideouts, here on 4th down. It's about 4th and 7. And looking for Beckham down the sideline. Beckham couldn't quite get there. A pound of the fist into the ground, and the ball goes over. Before Seguin could run their first play of the drive here, called for 12 men on the field, so they back him up 5 yards. Twins to the right side, shotgun formation. Quarterback looking to his right, wants to go to the air, puts it up, and it's low. Intended receiver was 73 coming across the field, not one of the Twins men, and it's incomplete. Splits to each side, and now 10 in motion. So strength to the left side, handoff, 22 is going to follow that side around the edge. And a miss there, and then a found tackle going backwards. Not sure who left their feet, maybe number 3. But the tackle made, still in the backfield. 3rd and about 16 from the 25. Here comes Seguin. Pro set behind the shotgun. To the right, 11. And has company in the backfield. The defensive line gets through with penetration and collapses the pocket. And 4th down coming. 4th down, and Gunner drops back to the 40-yard line to see about fielding this punt. And the rest of the Jags pin their ears besides the corners. They'll run with the cover men. Snap, good. Right back, punt away, and a nice kick. Gunner going to get underneath of it, fields it and drops it. It's a live football. And I think he got it back, but a risky effort there as it bounces off his chest. If you haven't caught a lot of punts, it does take practice learning to make the breadbasket and sink with the ball as it's coming down. Jags dodge a bullet, and they'll have it inside the 40. First down on the 37, and no inversion this time. Silas has Tyler and John Michael equal distances to his side. Snap low, and Silas has to go down for it. I'm not sure if it was low or just off the mark to the right, but a couple of bad shotgun snaps have cost the Jags. A loss of 5, 2nd and long, strength to the right side. Now Dre in motion and goes forward, and that's going to be a illegal motion as Dre did not stay parallel to the line. 3 seconds showing in the half. Jags took a timeout to get a play off here. A lot of times those motion men are coached to almost look over their backside shoulder in motion to keep themselves from drifting forward towards the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down, replay it. He nearly does it again. And the snap off the mark another time, and Silas just has to recover it, and that's how the half ends. A bit of a punch in the face to the momentum the Jags had. It's a close ball game, 8-0. We'll see on the other side. All set for half number 2. Brantley tees this one up. Number 4, number 1, back deep, and he gets all of this one. 1 will catch it and hang on to it. Moving to the far side, turned in, and a stick by Tyler in the gut, and the tackle made at the 40. First play from scrimmage in the second half. 10's going to come in motion, and whistles are going to blow. And I'm not sure if he was lined up on the line and came off, but a false start on the offense. 1st and 15, 10 back in motion. This time a clap works. Thrown out to the flat, looking for the running back. Out of the backfield, and a good tackle made by Moss, the right side middle linebacker. Seguin offense still looking for some traction. Been largely stopped pretty much all afternoon by this thick Jag defense. T formation behind the quarterback. Give us the fullback up the middle, and the defensive end comes down and hangs on and does drag him a few yards, and that is 95, the end. 3rd and 9 on the 42-yard line. Here comes the blitz to the A-gap. 4 flushed out and caught by Moss behind and taken down. Penalty I didn't catch on the defense, so replay 3rd down, a little closer now, 3rd and 7, it's a little more makeable. 22 will move out to his left side. 4 looking down, he's got 2 guys! It hit him right in the hands, 73. 2nd time he's been targeted. Nobody ran with him from the defense, and a coaching opportunity for the Jags here. 73 drops one that would have been possibly a walk-in 1st down. Gunner might have run him down with half the field to go, but it's 4th down now. Here comes 4th, looking for the same play, and he's open again, and this time 10 puts a hand on it, trying to get to 73. JP did sink a little bit, but it still looked a little more spacious than you'd like if you're a Jag defender. Ball sits on the 43-yard line going in. Jags back on offense. Still an 8-0 game. 5:08 in the 3rd. John Michael in motion across Silas's face. And false start on the offense. Flags fly. Will we go 1st down from closer to midfield? So replay 1st down. John Michael to the left side. Silas looking to put it in the air. He's got somebody, but he didn't want him. He's going to keep it himself. He could have dished it off to John Michael right over the corner, and a big play could have happened, but as it is, he might have gotten a yard on the scramble. 2nd and 13 after the 3-yard pickup. Tyler, the deep man, splits to each side. Silas, the quarterback. Handoff. Dre moving to the left and slips down, lost his footing, and tackled by the turf monster. So 3rd and long, the count. Same formation. John Michael cuts inside the defensive end and hits the outside. Spins and taken down by 23 at the 40-yard line. 4th down and about 7 coming. No huddle from the Jags for this 4th down try. Spot the 40-yard line. John Michael getting it around the right side again. And tackled and taken down shy of the line to gain. Another turnover on downs. And Seguin doesn't break. They'll get the ball back. Matador offense comes out of the huddle in a hurry, and a timeout taken by Seguin. Back in action from the Seguin timeout. 1:58 showing on the clock in the 3rd quarter. 11 moves out. And to the right, 4 wants to throw it, and the ball's loose. It came free on the hit. And if there was not an incomplete pass, it's a turnover. Knocked out of the hands after 1 down. Upon review of that last play, it was awful close. The ball was cocked back and that arm was nearly moving forward. I do think the call was right, but I am surprised we didn't have a bigger uproar from the Seguin sideline. First down for the Jags. John Michael going to get it again around the right side. And he's got a little open field. Slices his way past the first down, and there he goes. Down the boundary, one trying to catch him and won't get him. No flags, and this time it counts, and the second score on the board. So just 10 men on the field for Seguin's defense, and they paid for it. Here comes the extra point attempt. 5. Silas gonna keep it, trying to get up the field to the goal line, and goes down and does get across, and it counts, and it's a 16-point advantage. Brantley to tee it up for the, I guess, the fourth time today. Halftime and 2 scores, third time today. One's gonna get it clean, coming around the edge, up the middle, and tackled at midfield by the kicker, Brantley, and then a shove there by one. 9:04, Seguin has it at midfield. Jags showing blitz. And in the backfield, before 11 could get going, is the Jag defense. A loss of 5 from first down. 4 looking to throw. An out route, and 10 there, couldn't get it. JP was barreling down like a hurricane. 3rd and long, here comes the blitz. And nearly grabbed out of the air by Wright, and then tackle made by a couple of Jags. 4th and long, offense stays on the field. Heavy to this side, 4 rolls out, got traffic in the backfield, shakes one, and can't get past the next. And that's Kevin Wright in the backfield, forcing the turnover on downs. Spots the 38. Jags moving in. And John Michael will get it. Off tackle right, and face planted by 22 coming off that boundary edge. John Michael, who's a finesse runner and dangerous in the open field, might have been running a little tall there around the edge. 2nd and long, Silas, handoff to Dre, moving to his left, and taken down by 1 the other side. 3rd and long, Beckham and Romeo the splits, and Jackson in the backfield, gonna get it this time, and slices through, gets past the first tackle, Dragon players, and gets the most productive play of the series out of that carry. Ashton checks in the ball game and lines up as the deep man. He may get this and see if they can't power their way for 5 yards. Silas gonna hand it to him, left side in the first down. Not quite collected, depends on where the spot is. And then the second effort, and no, they say did not get it. Although the spot is well past the marker. So I'm not sure how that spot is the case, but nevertheless, turnover on downs. Unless the ball came free and Moore fumbled it and Seguin got it. I just don't know how that worked out that way. 10, catches on the flare pass, and Tyler makes the tackle. JP had him down low. 2nd down, 4, wants to throw to his left side, had a shirt tail and tipped away by Brantley. Got a mitt up there and knocks the ball away. So 2:13 showing, Seguin walks out of the huddle to the line. Not a real sense of urgency when you're 2 scores down. Shotgun, and there's nobody home in the backfield. 73 is gonna move sides, and nobody split out either. And so everybody in tight here, trying to pick up 7 yards in the ball on the ground, and whistles blow before the snap happens. And it's the 2-minute warning, I guess, that stops the clock. So 3rd and 7, and 4, looking to throw it, and hit 10 in the hands who got behind the defense. He might have looked late, and the Jags dodge another bullet there as the receivers for Seguin have gotten past the secondary most of the game. It is hard as a defense when everybody's in tight and that ball hits the ground and still loose, and quarterback does get it, but it's a 4th down and a turnover. The secondary back judge has that flag in his hand and has all game. Tricking me, keep thinking he's trying to throw it. Handoff goes to Tyler through the 3-hole, and a good tackle, but not before Tyler has most of what was needed. 2nd and a yard, clock under a minute to go, and Tyler, the deep man, in the backfield. Silas looking to go to the air, and it's gonna be a draw as he's gonna keep it, and then caught from behind Hard to tell with these angles. I sure thought Silas had enough for the first down on that scramble, but it's 3rd and about an inch, it looks like. 22 seconds on the clock, out of the Jag timeout. And Silas, who's played quarterback all day, bumps into Tyler, throws to an open John Michael, who loses footing. Has the first down with 14 seconds, and I doubt they'll line up in time to run another play unless a timeout is taken to stop the clock. 8, 7, 6, and this is probably where this one ends. Jags do line up, 2, 1, they do get it off. 5 looking to throw it, and he's looking for John Michael, who goes down in the end zone before the ball gets there. And incomplete. Ball game, a 16-0 victory for the Jags. They remain perfect on the season, improve to 6-0, and have their regular season finale next week, and we'll see you guys then.